Welcome to Served Up Critical Conversations here at Tales of the Cocktail Maya. My name is Bridget Albert, and I am the host of Served Up the podcast, and it is our honor and pleasure to have a very special guest with us, the CEO of the Tales of the Cocktail Foundation, Miss Eileen Wayner. Welcome.
Thank you so much. Thank you. It's such a pleasure to be here. Thank you.
Eileen, we are so excited to have you. I am Julie Milroy. I am co-host with Bridget Albert with Served Up the podcast, and we are so honored to have you. I mean, Tales of the Cocktail has become such a pillar in the industry for everything we represent, the community represents, and how many years has Tales of the Cocktail been here in New Orleans?
This is 21 years.
21. We're legal.
21 years.
We are legal.
We can finally
this
drink,
year.
y'all.
We can finally drink. Oh my goodness. Tell us a little bit about that 21-year journey.
Yeah, we started legitimately as a walking tour in the French Quarter. And it started with a group of humans who just loved cocktails and wanted to build community and wanted to learn about drinks. And fast forward 17 years in the future, the foundation took ownership of the IP, and the foundation has been in place since 2018. And we are really here to educate, support, and advance the global drinks industry. And so this is such a privilege to be able to host the 21st year here in New Orleans with, I think we've got over 50 different countries here in attendance this year.
Wow.
We've got so many people that come through, and it's such an important community building moment.
What are your main goals? You know, we're talking about like community. Community is so important. It is key to a successful hospitality community,
100%.
for sure. Can you talk about the foundation's main goals and objectives in supporting the global cocktail community?
Yeah, we do. I mean, we do that through a number of ways. So our mission statement is to educate, support, and advance the global drinks industry. And so if you pick that apart, education is so critical to what we do. And what makes Tales in New Orleans so special is our slate of education. And we had over 600 applications of generated from the industry topics, questions, ideas that wanted to be presented to the industry. And so we see it as our responsibility to make sure that we're working with this community to reflect back the topics, the ideas, the conversations that are critical for advancement. And so the education this year, I think, it gets better every year. Because every year it does. And we've got 68 different sessions on lots of different topics. I think today there's a parenthood discussion. There's a conversation around Africa is now. There's so many new ideas and new communities popping up across the industry, and we see it as our responsibility to use our platform to share what they're doing, right? And to have these sometimes difficult conversations about how to move the industry forward. And then on the other side, we do grants work. We do philanthropy work. This year, we're going to give out $100,000 in grants.
Amazing.
To individuals and organizations in this industry that are affecting change in their local communities, whether that's through emergency relief grants, whether that's through, wanting to make food scarcity or tackle food scarcity issues in communities. These are ideas that bartenders, bar owners, community members are tackling for themselves. And for Tales, it's our job to share a light and to put resources there. And so we're here to build. We're here to build and to serve.
And here you've been building, right? So 21 years officially as Tales of the Cocktail. And, I just learned something new, that it started as a walking tour right here on these streets in New Orleans. And how did you scale, right? I mean, I've been hearing so much story after story about kind of the community that was born in New Orleans. And I feel like it's such a strong, people-driven, community-solving, group of people. How have you been able to take that to this global pillar for the industry, and reaching all across the country and even other countries with your mission?
It's a challenge, right? I mean, I think New Orleans is fundamental to who Tales is. And I think because we're rooted here in New Orleans' special brand of hospitality, and I dare say one of the best hospitality capitals of the world,
No doubt.
I think it's really important for us to host here and to grow here and to invite people in. I often call New Orleans like a main character energy in who Tales is. And it has allowed us to approach hospitality in a very different way, right? It's a very multicultural city. It is informed by a lot of things, and for us as a foundation, as we've grown here, we've grown to make sure that as we're tackling new ideas and new programs, we're building our team to make sure that we're able to do those things. And one of the things that Tales does so well is we do build communities. So we've got committees for education, we've got committees for philanthropy and development, for Spirited Awards, for Catalyst, and those are the folks that really help us inform the types of work that we do, and frankly ask us a lot of hard questions about like how we do it better, and are we involving the right people at the table, and how are we showcasing new voices and new talent in the industry. And we really rely on those committees and to help guide us in what we do.
That's wonderful. I would like to just expand on that just a little bit, because there's really been this growing, wonderful emphasis on diversity and inclusion in the hospitality industry, even as we sit here at Mais, which is all about the spirit of inclusivity.
Yes.
How does the foundation reach out and support underrepresented voices?
Yeah, I mean, that's key. That's key to how we approach all of our initiatives. And again, speaking to these committees, as we approached education, for instance, this year, like we ask each of our committees to actually review, interview, think about every single one of our panels. Do we have differing opinions? Do we have individuals from around the world? Do we have, a diverse set of voices, period, on a topic? Do we have polarizing views so we can have a positive conversation? And so we approach that through conversation. We want to make sure that everybody has a place at Tales. Tales is a big ecosystem, and I think part of what makes us really interesting is we connect everybody from craft makers, from every set from around the world, and we want to make sure that everyone has an opportunity to connect and thrive. And so we do that really through all of our work. And Spirited Awards, we've broadened that to really focus on regions so that we're showcasing voices that are already doing amazing things in their communities, and we can bring those to a higher profile, if you will, just through our platform. And it infuses all of our work. I mean, we make sure that the people that are around the table that are informing all of our work come from all sets.
And I feel like you guys really took that opportunity to expand. So the first time I came to Tales was by happenstance, which was like 7 or 8 years ago. I came to take my certification for Court of Master Sommeliers, and it happened to be Tales of the Cocktail, because the Master Somms know where to be and where to hold their and where to hold their classes. And so I ended up passing the exam, and then I got to partake in the activities, because if I didn't, I'd probably go back to my room and go to sleep or whatever. And I was so impressed, because I heard of Tales of the Cocktail, and it was like this special community of like all the best mixologists in the world. And that's what I would hear, like that was because coming from the wine side. And then actually being live and being a part of it, it was so community building. It was so educational driven. And then, and then it would repeat year after year, but it was only, you have to buy a ticket, you got to get to New Orleans. And then during COVID, you guys really maximized your platform.
It was amazing.
And I was like literally in my kitchen cooking dinner for my family, engaging in the things. And it was like, I cried, I laughed. And it was one of the best programs that I had virtually, and you guys opened it up to the world. And there were people was that a big milestone moment for you, or was it just for me?
No, that was massive. To make lemonade of one aspect of COVID, that was our opportunity to realize, how much I don't want to say power, but how much control we had over information and education. And I think for us, it was like a light bulb around, we could really democratize getting this out in a big, big way. And for those 2 years, we had over 100 different countries tuning in Which is wild, like literally from all corners of the world. Like I think we had someone like dial in from Bhutan. Like what? Like there's bar communities all over the world. And I think for us, that really was a light bulb moment for, we've got to make sure that we continue to make this education and this information totally accessible. And so this year we are recording, we have a YouTube channel where we push it out. And, I met someone yesterday from the Philippines who was like, I've been watching this programming, Each Tales, and like we watch this in our bars. Like this is how we get education. And I was like, what?
I just met somebody from Copenhagen, and he's like, I'm from Copenhagen. And I'm like, well, did you come here for this? He's like, yeah, I came here
it's amazing.
For Tales of the Cocktail. And I just think that that's so special that, from this community that happens so locally that you can have this global reach just by being accessible.
Absolutely. I mean, that's something that I'm really proud of. And I think, as we continue to grow and, be successful as a foundation, we're a nonprofit. So, the opportunity to increase revenue around Tales and other opportunities goes back into programming, whether that's making education digitized and getting it out, whether that's increasing our grant amounts, supporting the Cocktail Apprentice program in different ways. Like all of our dollars are invested in this community. And that to me is so special and keeps us honest and focused on what we do.
Okay, you do it very well.
Oh, thanks.
Very
we
well.
We try.
You're doing great. What advice do you have? And I'm wondering if you get this question a lot. I know I do, and a lot of the cocktail nerds that are OGs in this space,
love a cocktail nerd.
Right? Is that what advice do you give to attendees who maybe have never been to Tales before, are aspiring to go, whether they are a cocktail enthusiast or a bartender? Because when you look at the menu, it's like you do get that FOMO, right? I want to go to everything.
I mean, we have 400 events over the course of the
week. I know.
It's wild.
It's wild. So what advice do you give to those newcomers to Tales?
The advice I try to give to someone who's just getting oriented is, pick a couple of topics that you're interested in, right? So, if you're interested in classic cocktails or you want to learn about a spirit, pick a couple of things that you're very interested in. Pick a panel that you want to meet someone on, because I can tell you, and each of us can, from being involved in this, every single person here is very keen and very open to having dialogue and building community and networking. So, I mean, everybody from Lynette Marrero, to Dave Wondrous is happy to make time for anybody. And so don't hesitate to introduce yourself. Don't hesitate to set up meetups from your communities or regions, and to really take the opportunity to learn. I'm also very proud of our Beyond the Bar work. This year we've invested even more. We started this when the foundation was founded in 2018, and it started off-site, and now it's increasingly gotten bigger and more of a priority, and it is thriving this year. And that's the space that really focuses on wellness, on mental health, on substance use, on sustainability topics, and it's completely free. And so anybody who's coming here, that's a great place to start and a great place to get oriented and meet people who are like-minded, and then to go off and explore the events. And I would honestly say, and this is someone who literally has to go to 47 events a day, maybe limited to 10 or less.
That's still a lot.
That's really good advice. And drink lots of water.
And drink all the water, and all the non-alc and no and low options available.
Those are nice. The low and low the no and low keep you going, throughout the day. So you brought up sustainability, and we all, I think sustainability shows up in so many different ways within the magnitude of this industry. So what are you, as CEO of Tales of the Cocktail, what are ways that you're going to keep, your vision of keeping Tales of the Cocktail sustainable, and what is your vision for years to come?
Yeah, I mean, I would love, we're year 5 as a foundation, and each year we invest a little bit more and a little bit more on how we can make this a more sustainable event. We've got plastic cups that we've inherited for, I think we've got 10 years worth of plastic cups that we're almost out of, I promise.
Reuse and recycle.
Reuse, recycle. We have sustainability initiatives. We're working with Half Glass Full this year, and we worked with them in the past too. They're incredible. They take all of our glass, we recycle, we grind it, and they actually use it for restoring coastlines, because obviously Louisiana has a lot of issues with that. But I would say, at large, we try and really fold in into education. We always make sure that there are some sustainability topics that are folded in so that the industry can teach the industry and us how to be more sustainable. I think us as an event have a long way to grow, but I think we're very, very interested and very focused on how we can make our footprint less. Some of our brands we're seeing are, reducing carbon footprints. That's something we're thinking about, requesting, maybe not requiring, and having just more open dialogue about how we make sure that from business practices to mass events, we can be learning and implementing really important sustainable practices.
Yeah, that's really cool because it's definitely on everyone's mind.
It's on everyone's mind, and it's it's an opportunity to grow.
It sure
Well, and
is.
it's so great. Like, we want to make sure it stays around forever, right?
Absolutely,
So
absolutely.
ultimately, that's what sustainability is. It's like, we're loving it now. Can we love it 100 years from now?
Absolutely.
Something that's unique to the event that we're recording at today, Mais, is that it really is, I think it's the first time that a distributor has come out to Tales in a way besides just shipping our boxes. So
This is so exciting.
I just would like to know from you specifically, what does that mean to Tales of the Cocktail to have a distributor here and to
as
be
a real
involved
partner, yeah.
as a real partner?
I think this is an important evolution because I'm obviously in the U.S. We've got a lot of obstacles with a three-tier system on how we all work together, and I think for us, having you all help be the intermediary and work with us to make sure like the suppliers and the retail side are aligned is so important. And having events like this where you guys can work with us to bring in talent, to showcase makers, and for us to build that bridge for us to just have a better relationship at large is a really important signifier, and I think something that we can use to grow.
Well, we can't wait to do it bigger and better next year.
I love that.
Yes,
Yes,
we have
please.
big plans. We're
I
having
love
the
it.
best time here at Tales of the Cocktail. And with that said, I just want to thank you so much for taking some time out of your 47 events that you're attending every single day
47
this week.
out of 400
don't
or
quote me.
500?
Yeah, no. What is that? 10% a day? That might be an exaggeration.
Yeah.
Okay, well, we know that you're a busy lady. So thank you so much for taking some time with the Served Up family. And behalf of the Served Up family, we just want to wish you just a lot of great health and a lot of peace. Thank you for being on our show today.
Thank you so much. I wish you the same. It's such an honor. Thank you for having me.
Wonderful.
Thank you, Eileen.
Thank you.